Okay, game 2. Okay, rehost works. At least we go to a different map. And one pop lava. Water starts. Wave 1 water, wave 2 fire, so water advantage. And here we go. Playing with cannons right at the start on this side. We're playing on cannons in the middle. I mean, this placement usually doesn't make too much of a difference, but I guess we'll see. Here, red going with cannons, blue probably goes for water. Yep. If you hit the cell timing on this. So we see here, blue going with water, red I'm pretty sure is just selling cannons on this side. Yep. Yeah, we can see this side he's going with a pretty much a permanent water tower and selling a few cannons and arrows on the other side. Okay, of course here you have a dark wave, so waters will get sold. Going in, and we see here, okay, we have Nature 1 as the second pick, adding well into the build, which isn't a solo duo that you really want, so we'll see. And we're back to Nature. Pretty sure this will go into some Nature dropping as the players will. So on the blue side we have water and Nature, red side is just Nature spamming. I mean, Nature used to be one of the most broken towers in the game. It's been nerfed in recent balance patches, but probably still the strongest, and it's pretty much the easiest to play as an arrow tower, really. So we see here blue going with a mix of water and Nature. Red on the red side, it's probably just Nature spamming. Pace wise, so far it's pretty even. I mean, they do alternate a little bit on first clear, but it's really not much. I mean, blue is definitely playing a little more static here with less interest selling. Red does go for full sales, as he always does. Yeah, he's one of those who really understands the game really well and has really clean mechanics most of the time. Not many players can really match him, even on the rank ladder. So, okay, taking a little bit longer to clean up this wave, but we have fire. So here we have Nature. I guess let's see who's going to be more impulsive this game. Red opening into solar vapor, pretty much on this side as well. Yep. Blue, well, 150 net worth difference, so red can actually put on the triple right away, but in most cases I don't think you want to solo on impulse. probably doesn't work too well for selling as well, so we probably see more solar vapor here on this side as well. Yeah, I would see pretty much solar vapor as well. The fun thing with lava is if you actually kill on this path, it's a pretty fast map, but if the creeps go to the bottom, it actually does slow down quite a bit, interestingly enough. So you might think of it that way. Lava might not be the fastest map actually, if you're going to 2 paths. If you 1 pass, it's definitely fast. But here we have double nature waves, so pretty much players will go with fire. And we have fourth alpic, which will give earth. Nature dropping again, as we see. Both players full selling. We have right, one of the all damage for element builds. Basically, haste, impulse, quake, golem, and tsunami. So red going haste here. Blue probably goes haste as well. Yeah. We have it here. Haste solar. This side we have haste and nature. So this point will probably be pretty straightforward. Yep. Red rotating into water. Blue side does go vapor. More fire, so it will be water. Pretty sure he went vapors right on this side. Yeah, he's on vapor. Haste with support here. Okay, and that went by pretty quick, so we have nature 2. Yep, state 4 element build here. Okay, both players. Oh. Leaving a haste tower in, going for vapors on this side. Red will probably goes triple haste. So this will pretty much go into haste vapor for a little bit. Here, going into geishas against the light wave. Okay, now a water wave. It does leave the haste towers in for a little bit, going for vapor. On the blue side, goes full vapor. We'll see. Okay, red does get a quick clear on it with... Okay, full cells into geisha, this side. We'll probably just have to stay on vapor. or could resell into gaseous, but I guess we'll just stay on vapor for the next wave as well. So, double water waves, yep. In vapors, both sides. Not much here. Decide to go for more nature, and we have Dark One putting us into a 5-element build here. So yes, yep, this is one of the more damage-oriented 5-element builds. You have Plague Doom, Tsunami, Crystal Fire. I haven't really seen Archdruid being played that much in higher level play. Okay, so on this side, red goes for plate, haste. Blue side goes for haste and a support triple setup. Plague is actually doing this pretty fast. Although on this game, blue is actually keeping up a lot better compared to the previous one. At least no leaks yet going into the mid game. On this side, blue is playing haste and support. Red side playing plate. Okay, Earth 2 as the next pick. So Nature 2 Earth 2 gives Mushroom. Red going for double plate here. Yeah, you can actually tell the quad tower build time actually, you can actually feel the quad tower build time increase. Oh, that is a very nice chain reaction on that water wave. So blue side realizes what's going on and rotates into Plague as well. So we have double water wave, will go down pretty quickly with Plague due to elemental advantage and tower ability. Yep, I mean, this is pretty stable 5-element build. Both players going with plates. And here, okay, a little bit of a twist with a very early nature tree. Okay, let's see how the players will deal with this. Blue actually going for Tsunami against the elemental. Red does the job pretty fast with plagues and crystal spires. Okay, settles into plague spire and support. Blue side goes plague Tsunami with support. Okay, let's see when he chooses to use the ability. We'll see the first trigger. Getting close to full, 200 stacks. Red side. Pretty much going plate. Okay. Tsunami Tower versus a Dark Wave. Probably will be using the Valve's ability very soon. There we go. Going with Crystal Spire here as well. On this side, it's Plague and Crystal Spire. So yeah, on strong 5-element builds like these, you do see some build divergence. As we can see, blue going for the Tsunami here, and Crystal Spires. Red side pretty much playing plagues as main. Okay, we have light, so here we go. 6-element. What's your default build? Blue? No, wait. I'm watching red. Yep, going very quick into the obelisk with slows. I mean, I've played a lot of this tower ever since Quartz came out. It has gone a few cycles in overall power level. It's always kind of stable, but at one point it was a little too dominant. It's been nerfed slightly, but I guess with the ability will always remain a pretty solid tower in its own right. So you can see here, blue is pretty much playing around obelisk. On the red side, it's also pretty much obelisk. Not expecting to see too many leaks here until Water Wave shows up, then we'll see what the players decide to rotate into. Blue here actually taking a few random single leaks. Here we actually have Fire 2 giving Quake 2 into the pool together with Blacksmith 2. I mean, this is pretty much going to be an obelisk game. Yep. Here we see Blue actually adding a few more chords into the mix with okay. I'm gonna call this Fear the D-Singularity Tower. Red side, it's pretty much obelisk. I mean, obelisk really just does the job. It doesn't require too much support to be terribly efficient, but of course slowing stuns will help it. Will add some benefits, but it really doesn't need too much to build around or even do its job. So we have that. Blue side adding a few more chords into the mix, like actually going for live altars here, going back to 50. Adding railguns. Okay, wave 50, you get your pures, which given that this is a 5-element build, you're pretty much going periodic. Although with Nature 4 as an option, it's actually worth considering. Here we can actually see red looking to go into the Nature 4, I'm guessing? Yep, actually goes Nature 4. Blue plays standard and puts down the periodic. So with that, we actually have Haste 2, Impulse 2, Golem 2, and Quake 2. Well 2, Blacksmith 2 on the other side, on the support duos. Okay, so yeah, 6-element build is pretty strong. Not much happened during the game, so this will just come down to an endgame strategy. Net worth difference, really not much. So this would just come down to tower selection, really. red sides. Slowing down a little, but should go into a pretty straight up boss race. Here we go. We'll see the endgame build. Okay. Red decides to rotate into periodic for the endgame. Going pretty much all in obelisk. Blue side actually going crystal spire. Okay, into the elimination we go. Blue side getting a few early kills, but red's catching up. Will be pretty even, I guess. So it really come down to do the first leak. Red side actually rebuilding crystal spires. So, fun fact, we might actually see the life altar coming into play here. Going into the really late game. I mean, I don't see either player leaking until maybe wave 60, 61. This game probably goes to like 63, 64. Although red is pulling ahead on the speed. Actually, blue is pretty close to leaking here already. Actually, does leak. Does start leaking. So, red side actually selling crystal spires just for the recharge and repositioning. So let's just take a look at his damage chart. Obelisk definitely doing the job here. And at this point, blue is just leaking. Actually, we'll see how much this life altar actually comes into play and when. I mean, bosses do leak for 3, so it probably wouldn't matter too much, since once you start leaking, you go down pretty fast after that, usually, typically. Yeah. Red side hasn't started leaking. How much gold do they have to spend? Okay, red is leaking as well, but blue does go down here. Well played. Yep. Not much here. Red takes the win. Would be kind of interesting to see how well this build really does, but I'm not sure if they'll play it out. Although red is actually leaking here. Might go down. He actually does. 30-67 his final score. Blue side ending with 23-45. But this was definitely a pretty good game. A little bit of post-game banter. Tobias with 38 first clears, Scamper actually 24 first clears. Still not a bad showing, really, all factors considered. Bit of friendly banter as we conclude this match.